Again, I've said this a number of times. Sage is optional material. We're just trying to get your feet wet. All right. Dip your feet into the water, so to speak, get used to it. At some point, if you do move forward into the simulated career, though, you're gonna have to jump into this water. And it's going to be frigid if you wait. All right. So get accommodated first by doing simple things, just like typing simple things in. So what I want to do is go to my instance of Sage. Again, for those students that don't want to install the software, which I don't recommend anyway at this level, what I recommend is you go to the website, the www.sagemath.org, click on that and do the interactive co-calc worksheet, like what we did in the beginning of the semester. That's all we did. All right. Well, I wasn't using my computer to do it, but I'm going to use my computer now because I'm not depending on anyone else to do the computation for me. So reset, X is a variable. And now we're going to do 64. And this 64 is being raised to a power. And again, we've discussed this in class, by the way. And what it wants 2 of the 3 equal factors of 64. Well, I'll be honest with you, if I thought about it, you might say, well, I don't think I could think about that. Well, you should be able to, because there's 64 of 3 equal factors. Well, 4 times 4 times 4 would be 64. And what's 2 of those things worth? 16. Exactly what they said it is. Now let's do 32 to the 3/5. And again, this is trying to understand what an exponent means to me. And this one's 3 of the 5 equal factors of 32. Well, what are the 5 equal factors of 32? 2. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. If you did that, you'd get 32. But if they want 3 of those things, it's 2 times 2 times 2, which should be 8. All right, so it looks good. Now this one over here, a little more complicated, but I think I could still understand it. All right, it's a negative power. But again, at some point, you're not going to understand things. And that's why you need to study things. Right now, what is this? 64 to 20, 64 27 to the minus 2/3. So really what I'm saying is it's the reciprocal 27 64ths to the 2/3. And they want 2 of the 3 equal factors. But again, this may require paper and pencil for you to think through. And we're hoping you can do that. And this is stuff we've done in class. 9/16. All right, now we get the letters, a little more complicated, but let me type this in over here. The problem with letters is we're really thinking about a half of a factor of X times 7/2 of a factor of X. Well, it's really tough to use my fingers over there, but I would say that'd be 8/2 of a factor, which would be 4 factors. Well, exactly what they said it is. This one's negative powers. Negative powers, generally speaking, are more difficult to comprehend. All right, they're more difficult to comprehend. We've done this though. We've done it in class. So here's the deal. You say, oh, gee, computers can do this. Why do I need to learn? You need to learn the basic skills, right? I would not be using a computer to do these problems over here, but we're not trying to teach using a computer to do these problems. We're trying to show you a computer can do problems. All right. Now it can do simple things. It is not objective to use it to do simple things. We want to use this thing later on in our careers to do more difficult problems. But it's going to be a series of events for you. Simple things will lead to more complicated things, at least hopefully. Thank you.